I stole my own pen from myself. Well, a single mom who works 2 jobs and loves her kids and never stops. I'm a survivor. I didn't charge my phone at all. Johnny Depp is trending. Hmm. What is happening? Um. Hey, did you get a notification for the live, bro? It like just came up. I just heard it. Hey, Samara. Oh, I can't pronounce that name. Kakum. Well, you let's see. Wanna get from under my chair. Okay. Let me pull this closer so I can see. Hey everyone. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to pronounce it. That's a little bit too difficult for me. But what's up, Meadow, Ash, Lala, HW, Maria, Empress. Hello, everyone. I am home. I am tired, and I contemplated being here tonight, but yes, I'm here. We have a lot to talk about. Um, yeah, we have a lot to talk about. Okay. And as y'all can see in the title, I want to start off with probably the BTS and Megan the Stallion um song remix. Um Hey Gigi, Black Nina Speaks is in the building. Um so let's okay, so guys, I want to know your opinions on the remix with Megan Thee Stallion. How was y'all feeling about the Butter remix? Y'all already know how I feel. I believe I posted it, but I'll go more detail later. I'm like all distracted, just trying to make sure everything is in order. I won't be able to stay on long because they got me doing like 10-hour shifts back to back, and I'm tired. I already look at a computer screen like every day for hours on end. Let's see. Black Nuna Speaks says she like it. Meg added seasoning to it. Yes. I watched your video on it too. She sure did. She sure did add some seasoning to it. Nico said she want to know my opinion. All right, say I heard a snippet of it, but it sounded good. Hi, Nicole. Let's see. But Meg is always good, so I have high expectations. Let's see. I still haven't heard it. I don't have no lip gloss, but it's too gold. I only like the Meg part, and I dipped after that. Honestly, I went to I know I don't like the song Butter, but I went to it only because Meg was on it. And so like I fast forward to the parts where Meg was on it and like kind of just listen to those parts. It was cool. Like it was very tame. Like I could see that they told her she couldn't do too much on it. And that's probably kind of what I don't know, made it just a little less exciting. Like, cause I'm like, y'all are all grown. Like, y'all are grown. Everybody grown. Like, let's make some grown music. I like come on now. Let's make some grown music. I'm tired. I'm tired of little kids bop. Smooth like butter, can't make no other. Like, no, please get that out of here. Please. We're not four. We're not four. How do you go and put Megan Thee Stallion on a song like that and then she can't even do her? It's just it was weird. I feel like honestly, I didn't want to tweet it because I'm like, everybody's enjoying it. And I know Army was gonna get really pissed if I'm actually honest about the song, and I know Army hate honesty, so some armies, not all. But I felt like I just feel like we too grown for this. We too grown for this. And I think it was a waste of Megan's talents, to be honest, to ask Megan to be on a track like Butter. Like BTS can make some bomb music, and they always have been able to make some bomb music. And I'm like, you got Megan the freaking Stallion to be on a track with you, and you chose Butter? Butter was the song? And then she had to be sort of like censored or tamed. Like, I just felt like it was a waste of a collab, a waste of an opportunity, a waste of what I know Megan and Namjoon and Megan and Hope and Megan and Sugar could have bought Megan and these vocals. I think I'm like, oh my god, y'all could have done so much more. Like, y'all could have done, bring her back, bring her back for a track that rap line worked on. Bring her back for a banger. But Butter, okay, okay. Um, Peach Rose says she should have done it with a rap line song. Absolutely. Excuse say your makeup father. Oh, thank you. Kira say the Idol remix is superior. Yeah. Um, Novik says Idol remix suck. And Nicki Minaj. Yeah. I don't like Idol song at all, period. And y'all know that from when Idol came out, I did not like the Idol song. I can't, to this day, I can't listen to it. Idol, the just generally Idol. I actually completely forgot it existed. Completely forgot it existed. And even thinking about it, that they censored Nicki in the Idol remix too. Like even her clothes, they like I okay, here's what I'm trying to say. I don't get the fascination with hiring or getting rappers or talent who's known for more raunchy or more of like, I don't know how to describe it, but huh? Yeah, non-bubblegum pop music, grown folk music. Grown folk music. I don't understand the fascination with getting people who do grown folk music to be on a track that you're gonna make not for grown folk. Like a track made for kids. Why would you get Nicki Minaj to do Idol of all of the songs that you could have done? Why would you get Megan to do Butter of all of the songs you could have done? That's really where I'm at with that. I'm not hating on the collab. I'm actually happy that they collabed. I want to see more of that kind of combination. I just really wish that they chose better songs, especially when you have people whose certain style fits a different genre. Like, make it make sense. It don't add up. It doesn't add up. And so I just feel like that was just a bit of a waste. Um, Novekia says, you mad that Nicki Minaj don't have a Grammy? I don't really care for Nicki. But she definitely deserved a Grammy. I guess from what her fans say, she definitely deserved a Grammy. I'm not really into her like that. I just know about her skin. Like I just know about what's going on with Nicki and Petty, and honestly, um big F for real, for her and her husband and all of the actions she's done, honestly, until now, and the fact that she continues to still stand by that man and even work with people who've done the same crimes. I don't really fuck with it for real. Ooh, I demonetized. I don't really mess with it. So to be honest, yeah, I'm not big on Nicki. I used to be a Barb, but that was like early when she came out. Like I think Pink Print was like the only album that I had. Like I got Pink Print. Um Up until like right after that, I stopped being a fan. Nana says she should drop that man. Like, girl, what do you do? She had plenty of times to do so, and she knows what he's done. She's fully aware of it. She like, and the fact that she harasses the victim, the fact that to this day she keeps harassing the victim, harassing the victim's family, gaslighting her, like making this woman relive her trauma. That is so disturbing to me, and that is so extremely sick. And so I really can't get behind that. I can't get behind it at all. Um, we all have our limits on what we can stand and what we can't, or what we're willing to deal with and what we're not. And that's just kind of one of mine. Um, so let's see. Nicki is solely destroying her legacy for him. That's what I'm saying. Okay, that was my thing. Like, girl, like you've come so far and you're throwing all of this away for this dude that nobody even knows. Like nobody even knows this man. Nobody even cares about him. Like you're really throwing away everything for that. And if you lose everything, then what? You're gonna be sitting at home with that and realize you're gonna be unhappy. And like a lot of people are saying, like, girl, you're having his baby or had his baby, and your kid is not even gonna be able to be around him. Nicki Minaj. Let's see. Yep. Girl, my contacts are fuzzy. What's happening? What's going on with Kira? Who are you arguing with? Facts. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, I had to handle that right quick. Um, Lucas's situation is still very confusing to me. Like, Lucas is like, I don't really understand. I'm like, okay, so y'all are mad that y'all are mad that Lucas basically, I guess, if he allegedly had girlfriends, that he was like, you know, that he was pretty much bougie, like he was a rich boy, like, oh, don't give me nothing but, you know, boss gifts. I'm like, honestly, I really feel like I don't care. I'm like, I don't care about this. I don't see why that's something that we need to be into. Like, I don't understand why that's our business. I mean, if he has sugar mamas, what does that have to do with us? Like, if they didn't want to buy him stuff, then they should not have bought him the things. Like, obviously, you were paying for something, you know. And let's say if this is all, let's say this is true. Okay, if it's true, You were obviously paying for something. You were trying to get something from him, which is why you were showering him with gifts. Okay. That's not my business. That has nothing to do with him doing his job as an idol and a singer. If he has relationships and he says I don't accept nothing but cars and houses from my girlfriends, that is his business. I don't understand what that has to do with anybody else. Um Meadow says that's right. He wasn't holding them at gunpoint. Exactly. Um Nana says they want us to be mad at your mistake. That's what I was saying. Like I was like, okay, so you decided to buy him stuff. What does that have to do with anybody else? Why does he need to stop promoting because you're buying him gifts and you're mad because I guess you may not have gotten no let me censor myself. You probably didn't get no peen, okay? Like what does that have to do with everybody else? That is literally none of our business. You messed with a rich celebrity and the celebrity said I want to be celebrated, and you're like cancel him. Like I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. Let's see. The hair on my chimmy chim chim says I did a reading on Lucas wants out of his business, this business too. I can see that because Lucas, I did readings on him back when Super M first formed or Super M was going to form. I did readings on that. And like for me, it's funny because they said that Lucas said all these things about other people. And I was like, when I did a reading, Lucas is the one who was actually showing up late. Lucas is the one who didn't want to practice. Lucas is the one who didn't really want to be there. So I'm not surprised at him allegedly being bougie. I'm not surprised at that at all. Like if he's bougie, he's bougie. That's not a crime. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. If you decided to put up with that, that is your responsibility. Black Nuna Speaks says, I think people are low key jealous of Lucas because he's a good looking guy. He's got a good future ahead of him. Shoot, yeah. Hey, Mary B. Yeah, I really don't get it. I don't think it was worth canceling anything for. I'm surprised SM made Lucas apologize, but I'm not, because I really was sitting there like SM don't usually ever apologize for nothing. And they don't ever usually let anybody apologize for anything. And I'm like, so why is it they were so quick for an apology from Lucas, made him so quickly apologize for something that is not even a crime? Like this mess means nothing. Let's see. The thing is that I don't know if this is fake or not, but one girl said that he forced her to have during her. Ooh, now if he did that, Maria, um, if he did that, then absolutely he need to go to jail. Nana, I was thinking the same thing. Now, I'm gonna hide your comment though, Maria, because I gotta keep the chat a little bit tame. Um, but yes, Meadow says, yeah, I feel bad for Henry because he got dragged into it. I agree. Like it was just kind of, it doesn't make sense. It really genuinely does not make any type of sense. It really just doesn't. Black Nuna, Raven added her. Let's see. She says, I feel like SM is always trying to make idols femme for themselves. Absolutely. Raven says, dang, that's too bad. Henry got dragged into it. It really makes no sense. And then he was like trending for a few days now. And I'm like, over what? But let's go ahead and I'm going to do a quick pull to see if the SA accusations are true. And we'll see about that. Okay, that one just says in the near future, so. Ooh. Okay. So I got pretty much, yeah, for Lucas. So I'm gonna have to do a whole reading. I was gonna tell you guys that I was gonna do a whole reading on him, but I don't have time until Monday to actually do one. Yeah. I guess that's probably why they made him apologize immediately, because I guess there is some truth to something. I would look, we all of us are sitting here defending him, and then all of a sudden the cards are like, nah, he did it. Nah, he did some other stuff. So, and obviously, from what I'm seeing, there's possibly going to be more information coming out of about Lucas as well. But this is alleged for entertainment purposes only. We don't know for sure. So don't please take that with a grain of salt. That is a heavy accusation. So we're just gonna leave it as that's generally what I got out of my deck, but that's not, we don't know. Okay. Let's see. My contacts are like, I can't find my dad on eye drops. Nana said, but the Chinese idols been doing a lot lately. I heard they were being super xenophobic towards all of the non-Korean idols. Like they were over there, like yeah. Black Nuna Speaks talks about it in her video. Go watch. If you didn't watch it, go watch Black Nuna Speaks video. But she talks about it over on one of those other platforms that they were talking. They were being very xenophobic and wanting every non-Korean idol to, basically get out, and just wondering why they keep inviting, Chinese idols and Japanese idols to be in groups because they don't know how to act. And I'm like, Seungri just finished like going to court and getting 3 years in jail. Like, and even though I don't think that BI or Ilhoon deserve what they got. I'm like, your Korean idols are going to jail too. It's not about what race they are. It's not about where they're from. It's about people being people. It has nothing to do with them being Chinese or Japanese or Korean. Men are going to be men. People are going to be people. People in power are more likely going to abuse that power. That's just the name of the game. Okay. Okay. Samara said they were like, what does Lucas being Chinese got to do about Korea? For real. Petro said the fact that BI got 3 years in prison for weed, that's blowing my shit. Like, are you serious? And then it's like BI got the same amount of time as Seungri. Il-hoon got more time than Seungri when Seungri was a part of a whole freaking organized. I'm not even gonna bring up his kid. Y'all already know what's going on here. And I am like, I don't understand. I don't understand. It makes no sense. It just doesn't make sense to me. It just does not make sense to me at all. So that was blowing my shit, but it is what it is. BI we thought he did a hard drug, right? That's what I would have thought. Like, are you serious? That mess is ridiculous. I'm disappointed. BI deserved better. I thought my man's was free. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was good to go. I didn't know he still had court dates, or he had to confess to something. I had no idea. I thought he was absolutely free to go. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't have time to record a full-blown Lucas reading until around Monday, which means it'll come out probably about Tuesday. No, it'll come out Wednesday. So that is the nearest time that I'm going to be able to do a video on Lucas. I'll probably do one on BI too. Excuse me. I'll probably do one on BI too, because of everything that's going down. The ex-girlfriend said Lucas and his best friend from his trainee days, who hadn't debuted yet, is garbage, and that his members don't listen to the others but don't work hard, and he can't be led. I picked that up, but okay. So for those of you who are wondering about Lucas's personality, from what they're saying, that's actually what I got years ago when I did a reading on him being in Super M. And I don't remember which Super M reading it was, but all I know is I was saying that there was members that they were having trouble with who blah blah blah. It's all over there. Just check out the Super M readings. All the information you need is over there. Black Ministry say, now sis, have you been resting? Nope. They gave me like 4 days, 10 hours back to back. I've got to go in early tomorrow. I'm working Sunday. And so I'm like literally doing 10-hour work days. And then like before I was literally just at work. And then I came in, I had to order food on the way here, like on the way back home, grab something quick to eat, and then hop on the live. I didn't even think I was going to make it onto the live until 9 o'clock. But I made it here, just in time. But yeah, and what's worse is I guess technically next week is the last week of the month, which is supposed to be the week that I would take a break and just don't, do anything. But I have to get Lucas out, and BI's got stuff going on. And so I'm like, well, I have to get, reading for Lucas and BI out. So I really don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna try to find some time to break, but for now, um at the very least, Meadow said, please take care of yourself. I'll try. They hear how much Chimmy Chim Chim says, I hope you getting that money. I'm trying. I'm trying. Look, let's see. But yeah, Petros, just take your time. Back Nuna speaks. Please make sure to rest and take care of your body. I will. I'm gonna try next week. What I'm gonna do is I am gonna still record the Lucas reading. If I have the energy, I'll drop the BI reading too. Record a BI reading. But those are gonna be the only two that I'm gonna do next week. And yeah, I'll post those as soon as I can. And what I'm also gonna do for you guys is I scheduled for the Bobby reading to drop tomorrow. So Bobby reading is going to drop tomorrow at 12 noon. So get into that. Watch all the way to the end because I give a teaser of the second half. That's going to be strictly for Patreon. But it gets pretty intense. It gets pretty wild. So it's gonna drop for y'all on Saturday. Y'all got a special treat. I'm dropping a Saturday reading. Woo woo. So yeah. Let's see. Lily said, I heard that about Kris. About what happened with Kris? Kris. All right, say lol, not Kris snitching probably for a lighter sentence. What? Have you guys heard that Kris Wu gave to the police 47 names of the industry that are involved? Oh, I'm not surprised. Yo, Kris looked like a whole snitch, like for real. Like Kris is the type of Kris looks like he crumbles under pressure. I'm not surprised at all. At all, I'm not surprised. I hope he did though. I do. I do hope he did. Stir the pot. Stir the pot. Wake him up. I need to stop putting on this gold. It's so ugly, but my lips are dry. Like stir the pot. Wake them up over there. I'm ready for the drama. Exactly. That's a good one, Luna. Snitch Woo. Let's see. Mary B say he taking everybody with him. He for real is. He is taking everybody with him. Petro says, what tips do you have for beginner tarot readers? Okay, so tips I would have is for two things. If you have the money to do so, Hay House has really good decks for cheap, so you can get them for like 13 bucks. I would get an Oracle deck and a tarot deck. So I would get two or start off with at least an Oracle deck. Unless you're specifically just trying to learn tarot, if you're trying to learn how to read in general, I would always start off with an Oracle deck and get used to working and reading the images and keywords on oracles. And then when you feel comfortable about that, then I would move up to a tarot deck. Let me use a less scary tarot deck. And with the tarots, I think I do not have a non-scary tarot deck close to me. With the tarot, I would suggest first learning the suits, like the wands, swords, and all of that. Learn the suits and also what they represent. Also online, you know, the ones online where you like do the pick a card and it pulls a card for you and it tells you about your day. Those are really good to memorize what each card means. Like, so if you're like doing an online like card pull on your phone and you get the King of Wands or something like that, and you read it and every day you're getting a specific card, you're eventually going to memorize what each card does. So it's really all about memory. And if you're more into image play, get something that strikes you and it's with its image, and start with trying to read it according to what you see. Kris Wu said, we going to prison together. For real, right? Like I said, I'm here. I'm going to be watching this whole thing. I want to see it all go down. Meadow says some of these tarot decks be freaking me out. Yeah, they do at work too. I freaked somebody else out at work today because I brought one of my scarier decks with me. I like striking images, but there is a limit to how scary I like my decks. Like there's certain decks that I'm like, no, that's not scary. That's disturbing. Like, there's a level for me. This deck was one of them that was disturbing to me, but this was my first official tarot deck, and my little sister picked this disturbing behind deck out for me, and she wanted me to get it because that was the first reading I did for her with that in the Barnes and Noble, and I grew to like it. And so yeah, I have decks that are really cute and I have decks that are kind of pretty dark. Like I have an Edgar Allan Poe deck. Yeah. Let's see. Should you hear about the woman that made the Angel's Answers deck? Colette Baron Reed. I think that's who she is. No, Doreen Virtue. Oh, Doreen Virtue. What happened to her? What happened to her? Sucks that YouTube notified me late. I missed the info on Lucas. I'm gonna have to run it back. That's all right, girl. I'm not gonna make this video too long because, like I said, I gotta go to work really early in the morning. I'm gonna be there all day, but I'm gonna drop a video for y'all tomorrow, to make up for the short live. A business said, I did want to ask, where did you the big black oracle deck with the stars and stuff? Okay. I can never remember the name of this deck. And I don't think it's like moon cycles or something. I have a box on the side where I keep all of my empty boxes or books. I cannot remember for the life of me what the name of this deck is. And I'm pretty sure you can find it if you look up like Moon Cycles Oracle or something. Give me 1 second. Okay. Moonchild said, I want the Haunted Mansion Tarot. Yes, I have that one too. MK said, can you do a tour of your deck collection? I can try. I can try. I have so many. I will try to do that for y'all probably like maybe next month. Because it's gonna take me a minute. I'm gonna have to like put them all in a box and go through them. That video is gonna be long as hell. I would probably have to separate it, like one that's going to basically be all for my oracles, and then another one that's going to be specifically for my tarots. And then I would have to definitely try to see if I can get as many links or at least the names of the decks as possible, because I have some really cool decks. And I tell you right now, all of my Lucy Cavendish decks, Oracle decks, and my Jasmine Beckett Griffith decks. I can never say this lady's name. All of these decks are probably some of my all-time favorite Oracle decks. I love these decks. I'm a ride or die fan of this art style. I'm a ride or die fan for her decks. When I say these decks will speak to me, like it's nobody's business. So these are some of my favorites. Like I said, I like my decks that have a little bit of a balance between scary, like a little scary, pretty, but I don't know. That's how I like my stuff. I can't stand decks that are too cute or too pure. Don't like it. But I do have a few that are like that. Okay. Hey, Moonchild Tarot. Hey. Abyssinists say yes, a deck tour. Okay, I'm gonna do another deck tour for you guys. Let's see. Oh, Black Nina Speaks at 71 people, 32 likes. Hit that like button. Yes, please hit the like button. I appreciate it so much. If you go ahead and show some love and support. Thank you all for being here. I was trying not to hold this chat for too long. But yeah, also for all of my Cub members, if you have a question that you want to have answered, all of my YouTube Cub members, if you do have a question you want to be answered, go ahead and ask me now. And while I'm at it, guys, if you want to have access to videos, for those of you who are not on Patreon, if you still want to have access to the Patreon videos, you can always hit that join button and join the Den member level. The Den member level gets all of the videos that Patreon gets, minus the kink readings. Those are only on Patreon, but Den member gets all of Patreon readings, so you can check out those, or you can go through Patreon and go ahead and get all of the readings that are over there as well. So Sarah says, is Bobby happy? You're gonna find out tomorrow. You're gonna find out tomorrow. Because I'm gonna release that one tomorrow. You're gonna find that one out tomorrow. HW says, what is my star sign? I have no idea. I don't know. I have no idea what my star sign is. I'm unfortunately one of those people, when I was born and where I was born, they did not put my time of birth on my birth certificate. So there's no record on when I was born. I'm at what time I was born. So I can't look up a lot of the stuff people look up in their charts. I have no idea. But my sun sign is Leo and my moon sign, I believe, is Taurus. Moonchild says she's a Leo sun, but I wanted to know the moon. Yeah, I believe I'm a Taurus moon. I think the last time I checked, yes, I was Taurus moon. Hey, you is Twice re-signing with JYP. Will all of the members? Ooh, yeah, I think they're gonna all re-sign with JYP. Yeah, they'll all re-sign with JYP. But I think I'll get more details if I do a full-on Twice reading. More detail will probably come out there. So I would take it with a grain of salt for now until I actually get into Twice's business. AS says, you give such Gemini rising vibes, to be honest. That's funny. Man, I wish I knew all of that stuff. Let's see. Moonchild said, "Oh, so cute. What happened? Um, will Red Velvet re-sign as well? Will all of Red Velvet re-sign with SM? Okay, like we don't have to throw ourselves on the floor. SA, wait. Oh, something's probably still in the workings for them. Recovery. Yeah, that's unsure. That's not, yeah. We're unsure there. TK says, will Lucas pull through of this horrible situation? Will Lucas come out? Well, look for a sign. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. Will Lucas remain in wavy? I still see him getting money, so the situation is gonna improve for Lucas, I think. Yeah, I think that quick apology and having him sit the hell down is probably gonna be for the best for him. It'll probably work out in his favor. Let's see. Hey Chinese says, oh yes, the chaotic energy of these lives, the humor she finds in the chaos. It's gotta be Gemini rising. That is funny. I wouldn't be surprised. Shoot. I wish I knew all of that, but my brother's a Gemini. But my contacts are drying out and I can't even see no more, y'all. I'm not sure if you answered this, but does Kris really have a kid or is that just gossip? Kris had, let's see. Does Kris Wu have a child? Does Kris Wu have a child? Reconsider. I'm surprised he don't have no baby mama. Okay, yeah. Question, do you think G-Idol is about to dip Dookie Cube? Will G-Idol leave Cube Entertainment? I don't know, but something's about to change in the next few weeks. When is G-Idol's contracts up? In the near future. I wasn't even asking this stack. Let's see. Is there a reason these C-pop idols and C actors are getting called out? Yeah, I wonder why they're being are they deliberately being exposed? Compromise. There's something as to why that's happening. There is something deeper to it. There's something deeper to it. And there's probably going to be more. Luna says, do you split that deck into 3 or use it all together? I use it all together. I use the whole thing together. I just shuffle it and then, whatever falls out. The only time I split it is just to shuffle it again, but I use it all together. Will Purple Kiss be successful? Okay. Like these cards are seriously falling all over the place. I do see them being successful. Like they may have a hit, but they potentially could be like a one-hit wonder. Potentially, it depends. But y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and log off because these bad boys are drying up, and it's hard to see. Will Nicki release a new single next month? By the way, somebody used to try to put me up on Stacy. This is Listen to Your Intuition. And I heard one song from them recently and it was a bop. And I'm like, I should have never slept on it. I'm not sure about Nicki. There's some indecision going on with Nicki right now. She, if anything, she's sort of looking for a perfect time to drop something, but I don't think it's actually been decided. Yes, it was RH. It was ASAP. It was. And I have not even looked at the video. I literally saw a TikTok with this girl dancing to it on a hologram on her wall, and I was like, "This is a bop. Why am I sleeping on this?" Someone told me to check out Stacy, and I literally avoided Stacy because I hated that their name was Stacy. And I know that is the most pettiest reason to not look or check out a group. But I was like, I cannot stand. Your name is Stacy. I'm not looking at no video. And that's what happened. Um, Nicki is getting sued. Nicki's getting sued by the victim of her husband because she will not stop harassing his victim. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna log off, y'all. Yes, I'm gonna try. Oh Lord, if I'm not super busy, I still plan on being more active on the Lions Den Tarot TikTok. I don't know when I'll have time to actually film stuff, but I'm gonna try to put some stuff on there. I was actually gonna do like quick mini stuff on Lucas and Kris and stuff like that on that. So if you guys want, if you see the TikTok, see that TikTok, you can leave questions. You can leave questions under whatever video I have on TikTok. And what I'm going to start doing is making responses to the questions with little readings. So if that makes sense, like video responses with little readings to the questions you ask on that. So check it out if you want, and check out Patreon for the full Bobby and his wife drama tea. Y'all know. And I hope to see y'all again next time in the Lions Den. Bye. Love you all.